Most students spend months chasing expensive study destinations, only to end up buried in debt before their career even begins. What if I told you there's a country where you can get a globally recognized degree, live comfortably, and still save money, all at the same time? And here's the surprising truth. In 2026, Malaysia is quietly becoming one of the smartest study destinations in the world. Not the loudest, not the most advertised, but possibly the most strategic. Let me tell you a story. Kevin, a student from Ohio, had one goal: to study abroad and build an international career. He applied to universities in the US, the UK, and Australia. Accepted? Yes. Affordable? Not even close. Tuition alone was overwhelming. Add living costs, and the dream started collapsing. Then, something unexpected happened. A friend mentioned Malaysia. At first, Kevin dismissed it. He thought, is it even worth it? That single doubt almost cost him everything. Because 1 year later, Kevin was living in Kuala Lumpur, studying at an international university, paying less than half of what he expected, and building connections from across the globe. So what did he discover that most students still ignore? That's exactly what we're breaking down today. Wait, this is not just a study guide. This is a complete roadmap for studying in Malaysia in 2026, covering visas, scholarships, costs, and the exact strategy you need to succeed. But here's the problem. Most students get overwhelmed with scattered information. They watch random videos, read outdated blogs, and end up confused. And confusion leads to hesitation. Hesitation leads to missed opportunities. So in this guide, we simplify everything. Step by step. Let's start with the most important question. Why Malaysia? Most people get this wrong, but here's why. They assume cheaper means lower quality. That's not true. Malaysia hosts branch campuses of top international universities, degrees that are recognized globally. And here's where it gets interesting. You can graduate with a UK or Australian degree while studying in Malaysia. Think about that for a second. Same qualification, different cost. That's not just smart. That's strategic. But here's the next question. Is it really affordable? Let's break it down. Average tuition fees in Malaysia range between $3,000 to $10,000 per year. Compare that to $20,000 to $40,000 in Western countries. Living costs? Around $400 to $800 per month, depending on your lifestyle. And here's the surprising truth. Many students manage part-time work, which helps cover daily expenses. But here's where it gets important. Affordability means nothing without opportunity. So let's talk about what happens after you graduate. Malaysia is growing fast, steady. Industries like technology, finance, and tourism are expanding. And international students are becoming part of that ecosystem. But here's the catch. You need to position yourself early. And we'll come back to that. Now let's move to the visa process. Because this is where most students feel intimidated. But I'm going to simplify it for you. Malaysia offers a student visa through something called MGs, the Education Malaysia Global Services. Sounds complicated, right? But here's how it works. Step 1. Get accepted into a Malaysian university. Without this, nothing moves forward. Step 2. Your university applies for your student visa through EMGs. That's the key difference. You're not doing everything alone. Step 3. You receive a visa approval letter. This is your green signal. Step 4. Travel to Malaysia and complete final verification. Now here's the part most people don't expect. The process is actually smoother than many Western countries. But here's where it gets dangerous. Delays happen if your documents are incomplete. So precision matters. Now let's talk about documents. You'll need a valid passport, academic transcripts, offer letter from a university, medical checkup, proof of financial ability, and passport-sized photos. Sounds simple. But here's the truth. Most rejections happen because of small mistakes, incorrect details, missing papers, expired documents, So take this seriously. Now, let's talk about scholarships. Because this is where things become exciting. Most students think scholarships are only for top geniuses. Perfect grades. Perfect scores. But here's the surprising truth. Many scholarships in Malaysia are accessible if you apply smartly. Let me introduce you to Sarah. She wasn't a top student. Average grades. Average profile. But she applied strategically. She targeted scholarships that matched her background. And guess what? She secured partial funding that reduced her tuition significantly. That's the difference. Not intelligence. Strategy. So what types of scholarships are available? Government scholarships. University-specific scholarships. Merit-based awards. And sometimes, need-based assistance. But here's the problem. Most students apply randomly. And that reduces their chances. So here's your insight. Apply where you actually qualify. Now let's move to something even more important. Choosing the right course. Because this decision shapes your entire future. Most people choose based on trends. Everyone is doing it. Business is popular. But here's where it gets dangerous. Choosing the wrong course can trap you in a career you don't enjoy. So instead, think differently. Ask yourself 3 questions. What skills are in demand? What do you enjoy? Where do these overlap? That's your sweet spot. Now, let's talk about student life. Because this is where expectations meet reality. Malaysia is diverse. Multicultural. Modern. You'll meet students from all over the world. Food options. Endless. Lifestyle. Comfortable. But here's the truth most people don't talk about. Moving to a new country is emotionally challenging. Homesickness. Cultural differences. Loneliness. These are real. Let me tell you about Daniel. First month in Malaysia. He felt lost. New environment. No friends. He questioned his decision. But then he joined student clubs. Started exploring. Connected with people. And everything changed. So here's the lesson. Your experience depends on your actions. Now let's talk about part-time work. Because many students rely on this. In Malaysia, international students can work part-time during semester breaks, usually up to 20 hours per week. But here's the catch. Not all jobs are available to students. And income might not cover everything. So don't depend entirely on it. Use it as support. Not survival. Now here's where things get interesting again. Post-study opportunities. This is the part most students ignore. But it's the most important. Because your goal isn't just to study. It's to build a career. Malaysia offers pathways to stay and work after graduation. But competition exists. So what's the strategy? Start early. Internships. Networking. Skill building. Because by the time you graduate, you should already be employable. That's the difference between struggling and succeeding. Now let's zoom out. Because we need to answer the big question. Is Malaysia worth it in 2026? Here's the honest answer. Yes, if you approach it strategically. No, if you treat it casually. Because the country provides opportunity. But you create the outcome. Kevin succeeded because he adapted. Zara succeeded because she planned. Daniel succeeded because he took action. And now the question is, what will you do? Because most people watching this will feel inspired, and then do nothing. But a small percentage will act. They'll research universities, prepare documents, apply for scholarships, and change their future. So here's your next step. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now. Because every delay increases competition. And every action moves you closer to your goal. If this guide helped you understand the real strategy behind studying in Malaysia, make sure you subscribe. Because we're uncovering more hidden opportunities, smarter study paths, and global strategies that most students never discover. Your future is not built by chance. It's built by decisions. And today, you're one decision closer.